Katheryn Winnick has become a breakout star thanks to a portrayal of legendary shieldmaiden Lagertha in the hit series Vikings. But Vikings is far from the first role Winnick has nabbed. In fact, the Canadian actress has been appearing on film and in TV shows for nearly 2 decades. Here's a look at why Lagertha from Vikings looks so familiar. Oh, Canada. Before making the jump to Hollywood, Winnick earned her stripes appearing in a pair of TV shows north of the border. In 1999, she landed a screen debut as a sorority girl, Susie, in the paranormal drama Psi Factor: Chronicles of the Paranormal, and later that year she joined the cast of the high school comedy Student Bodies, where she played Holly Benson, girlfriend of main character Cody Miller. Hey, everyone has to start somewhere. Victimized. Starting in 2002, Winnick began a long and lucrative side career as a professional victim on both the Law & Order and CSI franchises. All told, she's appeared once on Law & Order, twice on Law & Order Criminal Intent, and managed a CSI trifecta by appearing on CSI Miami, CSI New York, and the original CSI Crime Scene Investigation. Over those 6 appearances, she's managed to do everything from getting locked in a basement by a psycho to being impaled on a tree. That is a tough way to make a living. Trump Unauthorized. Back in 2005, Winnick played none other than Donald Trump's first wife, Ivana, in a TV movie called Trump Unauthorized. Variety was less than enthused about Winnick's work, saying her accent sounded closer to something from the Rocky and Bullwinkle show than it did a Czech-born Ivana Trump. The Donald himself gave his approval, however, saying that having a 2-hour movie on network television while you're still living is sort of wild. You're supposed to be gone for that to happen. Failure to launch. Winnick got her first big break with a minor role in Matthew McConaughey's 2006 romantic comedy Failure to Launch, a film about a man in his mid-30s who refuses to leave the comfort of his mother's home until he meets the right woman. That woman was played by Sarah Jessica Parker, not Winnick, but Winnick told Showbiz Monkey that she would be happy to one day take on the lead role, saying she'd love to do a romantic comedy 100%. You know, they're fun. Get me a good co-star, someone cute. Killers. Winnick got to live out the fantasy of every person who bought a ticket to see 2010 hitman and wife rom-com Killers when she kicked leading man Ashton Kutcher through a glass door. Most of Winnick's other scenes as Kutcher's secretary, Vivian, were forgettable, but this one is notable for being the first time we got to see the action chops that would later make Winnick famous in Vikings. Love and Other Drugs. Killers wasn't the only rom-com Winnick appeared in during 2010, as she also had a role in Love and Other Drugs, where she got to make out with Christina Fandino in front of an awestruck Jake Gyllenhaal. Winnick told reporters that it wasn't just a cheap stunt.
This movie is definitely for men and women. Not only do you have that sexiness throughout the movie, but it's a female character that girls can aspire to be.
Unfortunately, the film didn't take off and was another in a string of duds for Winnick. Bones. Winnick met with Bones producers in 2010 about the controversial recurring role of Hannah Burley, a journalist that FBI agent Celie Booth rescues from a terrorist situation in Afghanistan. They warned her that fans might take a disliking to her for coming between Booth and Brennan.
They definitely want the two of them, Brennan and Booth, together, so I know I'm gonna be in some hot water.
Winnick signed on anyway for a memorable arc that ended with her turning down Booth's marriage proposal, allowing him to get back with Brennan like the fans wanted.
For a bone, what was your favorite part of Bones?
Booth. And the bones, obviously.
Yeah, obviously the bones.
Yeah.
Stand-up guys. In the 2012 crime caper Stand-Up Guys, Winnick played a brothel worker named Oksana. Though the film was a flop, the opportunity to work with some of her favorite actors was a dream come true for Winnick, who told Crave Online, "I really wanted to work with Al Pacino. I'm a huge fan and also love Christopher Walken and Alan Arkin. I wanted to share the screen with them and was excited just to be in the same room as them." The Art of the Steal. Chances are you probably missed the 2014 ensemble comedy The Art of the Steal, which starred Kurt Russell as an art thief and featured Winnick sporting black hair this time around as his girlfriend Lola. Winnick probably wishes she had missed it as well, considering it was a critical and box office mess. Oh well, you can't win them all. Person of Interest. The cult favorite CBS series Person of Interest got a visit from a person of particular interest to Vikings fans when Winnick guest starred in 2015. She played Frankie Wells, a bounty hunter relentlessly stalking her brother's killer. It's just the kind of high-octane, kick-butt role Winnick is perfect in. Our advice to Winnick: leave the lame rom-coms to Katheryn and stick to punching people in the face. It's what your fans love. Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel, plus check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.